Hello, everyone. Welcome to Divine Conversations. My name is Eric. Thank you so very much for tuning in. If you are new to the channel, welcome. It is very nice to meet you. And if you are returning, what is up, guys? So welcome to 2021, y'all. We made it. Here we go. January. Let's get this started. Hopefully this is better than last year, right? We shall see. But anyway, welcome to your general energy reading for the month of January 2021. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, we could have some energies of a cross watcher creeping in here. If you are cross watching for a certain sign and this resonates for you, then just take it as it resonates. So if I'm talking to the sign and I'm saying certain things, but it resonates for you on your side of the equation, then take it as it resonates. Yeah, it is a general reading. Just fit it where it fits naturally into your life. Please do not try to stuff something, shove something that doesn't naturally fit into your equation. Yes? So, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Yeah, please, I recommend that you guys maybe try and watch for your rising sign first. And if that doesn't resonate, then check your Sun and your Moon or your Venus. I also recommend that maybe you guys check out sidereal astrology, true sidereal astrology. That's what resonates with me the most. However, whatever resonates for you is what I recommend that you go with. I personally go with sidereal astrology because it does happen to resonate the best for me. But it's up to you. I'm not here to tell you what system to use. I recommend that you check out all of them. Really, the main ones. You have tropical, you have Vedic, and then you also have sidereal. I recommend that you check them all out and see where you fall in terms of those different systems, and then go with whatever resonates the best for you. Yeah? All right, so for this month's reading, we're going to work with the Witch's Tarot here. I love this deck. The imagery on this is beautiful. That's for the general messages for the spread. And then we're going to close out the reading with Oracle guidance from the Crystal Mandala. Yeah, going back to my old school spread here, my old school system for doing the monthly readings. I did suspend monthly readings for the last 2 months of, actually the last 3 months of the year, October, November, and December. And I needed to do that because I needed to take some time to decompress, to reacclimate. I was really getting burnt out. 2020 turned out to be a really transformative year for me and for just about everyone else. I think we can all attest to some sort of major transformation or major shift that we experienced in our lives over the over the year of 2020. And so now that I've regrounded myself and I'm starting to find my footing again, and I'm starting to understand who I am as a reader and how I want to show up in terms of being here for people, to be a channeler and a reader for you guys. Now I'm starting to understand how to do that in a much more sustainable way. So as a result, monthly readings have returned to the channel, and daily readings such as like morning coffee and weekly readings are actually going to be moving over to Patreon. So patreon.com/divine conversations. Those of you that are familiar with morning coffee, it's over on Patreon now. You'll also be able to find weekly collective readings as well as monthly love specific readings. So we have our general reading here on YouTube, and love could very well be a topic in this reading. It's invited here. However, there is a separate monthly love specific reading that you will be able to find over on Patreon. Yeah, again, patreon.com/divine conversations. The link can be found in the description box below. I highly recommend that you guys check that out. We have a lot of fun over there. There's quite a good amount of good stuff happening. Yes? Okay, I guess that's it. So with that said, why don't we go ahead and get into this for the month, yeah? Let's go. Hey there, Aries. All right, so welcome to your reading for January 2021, yeah? So let's get straight into this here because I have a bit of a pre-shuffle energy. And I want to say that, first of all, Aries, when I was connecting with your energy, the first thing I saw was green. So that immediately brought my attention to the heart chakra. So for many of you, Aries, there's an energy here of getting connected with your heart, getting heart-centered. A lot of you are becoming very family-oriented, or there's a very strong message for maybe someone or a group of you out there who, in terms of starting a family, developing a family, maybe expanding a family, because as I was shuffling the cards to get your pre-shuffle, the Ten of Pentacles showed itself. It caught my attention. It wanted to be seen for a second. And that was right after I saw the green energy tapping in for you. And from there, I started to feel like, ooh, whoa, maybe someone might be getting pregnant, or maybe someone wants to get pregnant, or wants to be starting a family. And what I feel like, Aries, is, now keep in mind, this Aries, this could be you, or this could be a cross watcher. This could be energy of a cross watcher or something, or a message for a cross watcher. Keep that in mind. But somebody here, I feel like somebody is stepping into a strong form of, well, okay, I wanted to just say conformity, but I personally use that word lightly. What I'm feeling is a strong sense of leadership, of settling into what it is you really want, almost like growing up, or just settling into, I guess, yeah, a conformist type energy, but conforming to what you would need to do to be a husband and father, or wife and mother. I feel like there's strong incentive in wanting to start or expand a family. And then I started to get your pre-shuffle, and the cards that came out here are the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so this is definitely a strong energy of starting a family, or getting something off the ground, or starting to build a long-lasting relationship. And Aries, I feel like this, quite frankly, could possibly be a focus for you throughout the rest of the year. This may almost be somewhat of a New Year's resolution type of energy for you. You know, it is January. Happy 2021, y'all. You know what I mean? At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Nine of Wands to Justice. Okay, so there's an energy here of Aries of not giving up. Right now, it could be that you're really confused, or you just don't know how to follow through with your plan, your inspiration, or you haven't quite solidified your plan of action, okay? But do not give up. Persevere. Keep going. Keep going. You've got the King of Wands here, all right? This is your energy here. But, I mean, technically, that would represent Leo, but you're also a fire sign. But also, this is either for the Aries individual or for the cross watcher. Whomever it is that this part of the message resonates for, you are the King of Wands, all right? So continue to stay the King of Wands, okay? Continue to hold your ground. Don't give up. Believe in yourself. Then you have that to the King of Pentacles. There's that father archetype, or that husband archetype, or just that sound. I really feel there's a strong energy, Aries, of somebody wanting to settle down here. And this is beautiful. You do have choices to make on how you're going to get there. But in order to make that choice, Aries, you've got, or whomever, you've got to really balance and harmonize yourself. Bring your dark, your light, your good, your bad, your positive, your negative. Synthesize that. Synthesize your emotions. Get very clear on what it is that you want. And maybe not how. Don't focus on how it's going to work out. Don't put any sort of stipulations or requirements on how it's going to work out. Release yourself from the attachment of the outcome or how it's supposed to work out for you. But I'm getting very strongly that in order for you to make a decision, right, to clear up any of this confusion on how things are going to work out for you, you have got to balance and harmonize and come together, come into union with yourself, is what I just heard, in order for you to really be able to move forward clearly, okay? I do feel like this is somewhat of a year-long energy for you, Aries, okay? So, I mean, also, with that Ten of Pentacles that popped out during your pre-shuffle here that caught my attention, you have to keep in mind that whatever this is that you're building here, whether this is a family or this is a business, I mean, this is a general reading, you guys, okay? So take it as it resonates. But whatever it is someone is looking to build here, you've got to make sure that you understand, keep in mind that this is not something that's going to happen overnight. This is something that's going to take years to grow, is what I just heard, or it's going to take maybe even a lifetime to grow. I mean, especially if you're looking to plan a family, start a family, settle down, get married or something, you've got to be, we're talking rest of your life type of energy here. So you got to be willing to go with the flow, roll with the punches, allow something to grow. I just heard meditate on it, okay? Be very clear on and strong on what it is that you want. Yes? All right, Aries, I'm going to give this one more shuffle. and then we are going to get into the rest of your reading here. All right. Here we go. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for all Aries at this time. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please bring forward the best messages to serve their highest good and the highest good of all involved for the month of January 2021. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, Aries, 5 shuffles here. We'll see what we've got for you. 1. For the month of January 2021 for my Aries. This is 2. It always takes a minute to get used to saying the new year, yeah? 2021. This is 3. For my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. 4. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, January 2021. And this is 5. Let's cut the deck. Boop. All right. Overall energy, Aries. Ooh, okay. We're starting you with the 8 of Swords. Interesting. Underneath the 8 of Swords is the Hermit. Underneath the Hermit, is the Empress. And then underneath the Empress, there you go. There's the 10 of Pentacles, Aries. All right. So, okay. So this, honestly, Aries, this really does feel like long-term plans. 10 of Pentacles being at the bottom of the deck. All right. With the High Priestess under that. So yes, I really get a strong sense, Aries, that you have an idea of what it is that you might want. You might want to start a family. You might want to get pregnant. You might want to have children. You might, I don't know. But here, the Empress here does represent fertility, and she can represent birth, giving birth. So this, whether this is a new family, a new business idea, whatever, a new creative project with those two, the 2 of Cups, the Ace of Cups that came out in the pre-shuffle, whatever this is for you, the message for you, at least in January or whenever this reading resonates for you, because yes, this is a message coming through for the month of January, but it still could resonate at any time for you, okay? The message in this moment for you is to work on finding your inner light here. Work on allowing yourself to get into the flow of the abundance of the universe and fertility, and that's going to break you free from some sort of mental prison. This 8 of Swords feels like either it's feeling like you can't do something, being in an energy, this actually, for some of you, Aries, this could be a past energy. You could have been this 8 of Swords. You could have been in this 8 of Swords energy your whole life leading up until now, and it's as if you're coming out of some sort of mental prison because you've been doing some work to heal yourself, to go within, to shine your inner light, to find your inner light. I do feel like this could very well be for some of you that are going through a strong awakening at this moment, which is right on time with the rest of humanity. I was going to say society. I guess that's true. But you're going through an awakening in which, you know, you're learning about the power of who you truly are with the Hermit here. And that's connecting you with the abundance of the universe. Okay, the Empress. That is allowing you to break free from some sort of mental prison. The 8 of Swords, some sort of belief system that you couldn't do something before or something wasn't possible before. Okay, and in some cases, then for you guys, this 10 of Pentacles to the High Priestess, I do see the 10 of Pentacles as a family situation, a long-term marriage, long-term goals, a business. The 10th house is your career and longevity and what is the word I'm looking for? Legacy. Okay, and I do see the 10 of Pentacles as a representation of that 10th house energy. So, okay. But I also see the 10 of Pentacles as a closing of a life chapter, a closing out of a life lesson. And for you, Aries or Crosswatcher, whomever this is resonating for, this closing of a life cycle or life lesson is an energy of or a lesson in being limited, and now coming into the realization of being unlimited. Okay, because the high priestess is an energy of saying there are no limits. The high priestess. So it's almost as if you're coming out of a life lesson or a life cycle involving the limited energies of the Hierophant, who is the high priestess's counterpart. And now, so you're closing out that lesson, and now you're coming into the lesson of the high priestess, which is the unlimited, infinite, magical, mystical, psychic, whatever energies of the high priestess. And this is all happening because of a sense of personal awakening with the Hierophant that is connecting you with the abundance of source. The Empress, okay? And it's breaking you free. Eight of Swords. Excellent, Aries. And I did just see 1111 on the counter, so boop. Okay, let's get into the rest of this here. First set of surrounding energies for you, Aries. You have, in the first half of your reading, you have, there's the Six of Wands again. This is victory here, all right? This is, and I feel like this biggest victory for you, Aries, is you breaking free from this Eight of Swords energy, this mental prison here. Yeah, a mental prison break. I'm also getting that this is only just the beginning for you, Aries. Okay, so right now, I feel like in the current moment, whenever you're watching this reading and it resonates, or when it eventually, if it's not necessarily resonating for you now, if it once it does resonate, you're going to be in this energy, or you are in this energy of feeling free, feeling victorious, and kind of feeling like the sky is the limit. Very similar to that Seven of Cups energy, like you could literally do anything. Okay, this Six of Wands, this victory feels like the initial release from the Eight of Swords energy, okay? Six of Wands is coupled with the Page of Cups. So a lot of you have been doing this work that has been getting you connected with your inner child. Maybe this Eight of Swords energy that you had been stuck in was a sense of being jaded or being too much of an adult and not allowing yourself to dream, not allowing yourself to play and flow and just have a good time and enjoy yourself. Well, now you're able to do that. I feel like it's like this work that you've been doing on yourself, Aries, all right, has been work that has effectively set your inner child free. And now literally sky's the limit. You could do anything. Also, this Page of Cups can represent a child giving birth or conceiving of a new child. This also could be, I feel like for some of you, if it's resonating for you on that tip, then I feel like this is for some of you either finding a partner that you really do feel like you could settle down with and have a family with, or coming to that agreement or that realization with your current partner saying, yeah, actually, we do want to do this. Like both of you realizing that you would love to have either a child or another child or something like that. That is beautimous. Beautimous, Aries, yes? Second set of surrounding energies for you, Aries, we have the Two of Wands. There's that Two of Wands again. Okay, so, but the Two of Wands here, I'm feeling for you, Aries, is making that critical decision. It's either having that discussion with that partner of yours and like, well, I want to have kids. Do you want to have kids? Well, maybe, yes, no, maybe so. Okay, let's make a decision. Or it's finally coming out of this Eight of Swords energy, or sitting down with your partner, recognizing that you're on the same page, and then saying, okay, great, now how do we go about it? Two of Wands, the critical decision of how do we want to move forward? With a strong understanding that you can go in any direction. I mean, the choice is yours, right? Because you're in this endless sky's the limit energy. So like, we don't have to really follow any other rules than our own. Beautiful. Two of Wands is coupled with the Three of Pentacles. Teamwork. How do we build? And if this is just you on your own, then it's like, okay, let's get down to the drawing board. How do we do this? What do we want? What do we want this to look like? How do we want to feel? How do we want to experience? Like, write down the specifics. I'm really feeling like this Two of Wands and the Three of Pentacles energy is you coming into a place of getting down the logistics, is what I'm hearing. Maybe just even brainstorming. Maybe not making all the decisions right now, but just brainstorming. Getting your options together so that you can then later on bring it to some sort of solid foundation, progressing from the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands and the Four of Pentacles in that kind of sense, right? Yeah, I like that. Your challenge here, Aries, in the first half of your reading, ha, is the Three of Wands. Look at that. How crazy would that be if we got the Four of Pentacles with that? Holy moly. But the Three of Wands is waiting for a return on an investment while also keeping the momentum going of what it is you are looking to achieve. And I feel like this is your challenge in the first half of your reading here, Aries, because you're working on getting to this point of saying, okay, I've figured something out. I know which direction I'm going in. I know how I want to pursue this. I have my plan. I have my maps together. Now let's take further action. Your challenge is to move from the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands, okay? Three of Wands is coupled with, oof, the Ten of Wands. Interesting. Okay. And it's interesting because what I'm feeling here for you, Aries, is that the Ten of Wands is here on the Three of Wands in your challenge right now because you might have to slim it down a bit. Maybe in this brainstorming process of the Two of Wands to the Three of Pentacles, you've come up, you've what's the word I want to say here? You've got too much going on. And you've got to slim it down. For some of you, that's in this planning process, this mapping process of the Two of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. For others of you, that is you actually having gotten to this Three of Wands energy, realizing, oh shit, we've got too much going on here. We need to slim it down. So for some of you, you're already there and you have to figure out how to handle it. For others of you, this is a warning. Not like a warning, like, oh shit, you're in trouble now. No, this is more like of a caution. Try to keep it as simple as possible. Don't overcomplicate things. There we go. Don't overcomplicate it, okay? Closing message or potential outcome in the first half of your reading here, Aries. You have Justice again. Justice is being served here. And quite frankly, Aries, what I feel like in terms of the justice for you here, I feel like by you going through this process and doing this for yourself here, you are actually bringing justice into your life. For sure. Okay? Justice is coupled with the Nine of Pentacles. That's right. You are. By following your own intuition, by doing what it is you want to do, by remaining an independent individual and saying, this is what I want and I'm going to go after it, justice is being served in your life. I like it, Aries. Okie dokie. So let's get into the second half of your reading here. Yes? First set of surrounding energies, you have the Queen of Swords. I honestly feel like this Queen of Swords is a strong defense energy. I feel like this Queen of Swords is because really either you're conceiving of a child, like an actual human being, or you're conceiving of an idea, a dream, a goal, a plan, a business, whatever. Something that's going to take a good amount of time to develop. Ten of Pentacles, all right? And so what I feel like this Queen of Swords energy here is for you is that defense mechanism. Don't you dare even think about setting foot, coming close to my child. And it's the Queen of Swords is good for this here because she's not even trying to argue about it with you. If you don't have clearance credentials, you don't get anywhere near this. You're not going to debate this with me like you might with my counterpart, the King of Swords. Oh, no, this is not up for discussion. Where are your credentials? Oh, you don't have clearance? Get the fuck out. I don't want to see your face around here again until you have clearance. Okay. Woo! All right. Queen of Swords is coupled with... Yikes. Oh, look at that. The King of Wands. Okay. All right. So this is for a select few of you. I'm feeling interesting. This second half of the reading could be going in a very different direction. Or maybe not, because first of all, I'm feeling like these energies are for you. either Aries, or maybe this is for a cross watcher. If this is for a cross watcher, whomever is in this energy of birthing, giving birth to a new idea, a new reality, whatever, a change in scenery, a change in environment, whatever this is for you. Your energy is the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. The King of Wands is the passion, the drive, the knowledge, the know-how, the not allowing anyone to tell you you can't, whatever. Like, you're doing this shit. The Queen of Swords is that logical defense mechanism. These two energies absolutely would fuel each other. The Queen of Swords would absolutely fuel the fire, the air in the Queen of Swords, would absolutely fuel the fire of the King of Wands. Okay? Now, there are others of you in which this is, oh boy, this is taking a bit of a love turn. And this is a general reading, so like love is absolutely is on the table. Okay, I mean we can, if it goes that way, then it goes that way. Yes, for some of you this has to do with love. Now, there's a second narrative here in which you are breaking free from a relationship. This could also be twin flame, all right? Because you do have the Empress here, so we could be talking about a individual that represents the divine feminine side of the relationship. But this is you going through a process of learning about yourself, the Hermit, seeing things clearly, seeing true to who you are, and breaking free from some sort of mental entrapment or some sort of toxic relationship. And that toxic individual is represented by none other than the King of Wands. And somebody here, whether this is a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. We're not talking gender here, we're talking energy. And the King of Wands is an energy of someone who can be very extremely narcissistic, is only focused on what they want and doesn't give two shits about somebody else and their feelings, their emotions, or what they may want. And I feel like with this Queen of Swords energy, this is the individual that has broken free, either keeping that same person at bay, like that person is now probably watching you be successful, go through your own victory. This could very well be divorce. Queen Justice with the Nine of Pentacles, okay? This absolutely could be divorce. But somebody could see you here rocking and rolling, jumping and jiving, looking all cute and whatnot, doing the damn thing for yourself, and saying, damn, I want in on that. And this very well could be that same person that you just broke away from. And it's like, you got to be kidding me. Oh, now you want me? Kick rocks, says the Queen of Swords. Okay. Second set of surrounding energies for you, Aries, in the second half of your reading. You have the Magician. Manifesting. Really in the flow here. The Magician is coupled with the King of Cups. So, again, two narratives here. Either this is you growing, building a family, or developing a new job, a new lifestyle for yourself, and being in the manifestation mode here of it, and approaching it from a very mature place of the King of Cups. Understanding that this is going to take, a very emotionally mature place. Understanding that this is going to take a fair amount of time to really come to fruition. 10 of Pentacles, and being that fatherly or nurturing being or person to water those plants as they grow, to nurture those plants as they go, to weather the storm of development as they go. Okay? For others of you, this is you manifesting a new person, a new relationship with someone that is emotionally available rather than this narcissistic piece of shit, right? Right. Okay. Yikes. Your challenge in the second half of your reading here, Aries. Knight of Pentacles. I mean, yeah, dude. Slowly but surely watering and tending to the field. Tending to what it is that you know needs time. Now, for some of you, this is a challenge and this is your advice. This is your guidance moving forward. You have got to adopt a very balanced, well-grounded, long-term oriented energy in order to see this through, in order to manifest what it is you're really truly trying to bring to fruition here, okay? All right, I mean, your challenge is the Knight of Pentacles. This is going to take time. You can't plant the proverbial seed and then scream at it to try and to get it to grow, or tug on it to get it to grow. You're going to rip it out of the ground, and then there goes your seedling. You know, you've got to let it grow on its own. And I feel like most of you do understand that. There's a very small amount of you that are still kind of in a very impatient energy. But I feel like for the most of you who have gone through this awakening here, the Hermit, you understand that things take time. And you would rather put your passion into it to help provide it with more energy, to help fuel that fire, than to be impatient. Okay? I do feel like that for the most of you. Knight of Pentacles is coupled with, the Ace of Swords, the truth, knowledge, wisdom. Also, your challenge for some of you here is to keep in mind exactly what it is you're going for throughout this development process. Don't lose sight, okay? Don't lose sight of your goal, yeah? Closing message or potential outcome for you, Aries, in the second half of your reading. Ooh, Knight of Swords. Guard dog, defense mechanism, moving forward, being the warrior for your cause. I like that. Knight of Swords is coupled with, the Queen of Cups. So look, you've got the King and the Queen of Cups here, Aries. That's beautiful. But fighting for what's right, keeping your emotions in check, making sure that, and actually, I feel like having a deep emotional and maybe even intuitive psychic connection with what it is that you're working towards. I just feel for some of you, for some of you, there's an energy of really being very energetically aware, and using that to really ground you and guard you and keep you moving forward in this situation, being very psychically in tuned, either with what it is you're trying to develop or just in general. Interesting. Defending the nurturing aspect of yourself here. Wow, okay. This is really beautiful energy, Aries, for you, Aries. Man. Congratulations. And most of this really is hinged on the fact that you're going through a serious, or you are going through a serious awakening, or you've been through a serious awakening. So you can handle this. You can take this on. You can be in this for the long haul. Okay? Beautiful. All right, Aries. So let's close this out here with your oracle guidance for the month. 3 shuffles. 1. 2. And 3. For my Aries, Sun, Moon. Ooh, whoa. Okay, wait, hold on. We're gonna try that. We're gonna try that one more time, Aries. For my Aries, last shuffle, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of June. June. Ooh. Something could really come to fruition by June of this year. Keep that in mind. But to close out this reading for January 2021, oracle guidance, please, Spirit. Oracle guidance for my Aries for January 2021. Got it. Card number 6, Angel Amitziel and Blue Obsidian, Revelation. I love this card. Blue and purple and white are some of my favorite colors. And look, this is just such a beautiful card. Love it. Okay. Number 6. 6 is a very important number. To me, 6 is a number of family and home. The 6th house would be health and being of service. The 6th house does represent Virgo. But for me, But for me, the number 6 is representative of like home and family too. And so I feel like this is a really good card for you in terms of that energy, a good number for you. So you might want to work with the vibration of 6 for this month, or for whenever this message resonates with you. Yeah. But here we go. We bring you the gift of revelation. There are times when not knowing is helpful. During such times, you develop unconditional trust in the universe. That trust will then support you in living your life according to your personal truths. You need a lot of trust in your life and in life to live. You need a lot of trust in yourself and in life to live with such courage. Not knowing the bigger picture can help you stay focused on what you need to do right now. Rather than getting so excited about the future, you become distracted from the work that needs to be accomplished in the present moment, unwittingly slowing down your progress and delaying the very future you want to draw closer to you. However, there are other times when it is more helpful to know, to understand, and to see. A particular truth will help you gain perspective, let go of the past, heal a wound, and and feel safer, feel more loved, more empowered, and ready for the next step of your life journey. This is one of those times. We bring you the helpful gift of revelation now because you are ready to know a deeper truth. And that's very interesting because I feel like that's something that could really come forward for you later on in the situation with the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. There could very well be some sort of revelation that comes for you, or some sort of understanding that either helps you along your path or puts you into a sense of, okay, we need to slow down, we need to adjust our timeline a little bit because there's something else that's coming through here that's not, I don't want to say a wrench in the system, but it's just maybe an inconvenient part of the situation that you have to take into account. But it's not, I don't want to call it a setback. Because it's not. It's just a way that is going to help you move forward or get this together in a more whole and complete way. All right, Aries. So with that said, thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. I encourage you guys to please follow me on Patreon, patreon.com/Divine Conversations. And I hope you guys have a fantastic month. And I look forward to connecting with you again for our next reading for the month of February. Yeah? Take care. Mwah! Bye.